Alright, guys. I'm gonna try to do some more of this for you guys. We're gonna look at more McDonald's on Google Maps. Now, I've been doing a lot of these lately, but I'm trying to, I don't want to make things too complicated, so I was trying to think on how I wanted to do this. I was thinking maybe I should, you know, like, maybe I should try to, do different restaurants and stores and stuff and all that, which I was thinking about that. But then I'm like, doing them off and on. I feel like I don't know. I sometimes get things kind of mixed up on what I did and what I didn't do. So I think I'll probably just do it like this for now. Maybe I might change my mind again. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but I do want to show you guys other restaurants too. But I kind of want to show off McDonald's right now. So what we have here, as you guys can see, this is from Louisiana, Missouri. Now, if you guys remember, I showed off the Walmart in Louisiana, Missouri, but I didn't really show this one off. Also, what is that? What is that? Is that is that an Italian place? Friendly service, great food, responsible price. Or not responsible, I mean reasonable. Sorry, I said reasonable price. I don't know why I said responsible. I don't know what that is. That's kind of weird. Wait, hold on. I don't want to put it. I don't know why it gave me that. It gave me like a question mark. This doesn't look right. This can't be right. Is it? The one I'm looking for is where Walmart's at. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check. What am I doing? I don't want to click that. Is it this? It might be this. Oh yeah, because I think this is where, was this where Walmart was at? Yeah. Okay, this is it. Okay. So we're gonna look at the photos. Actually, real quick, let's look on the outside again. I mean, I think I already showed that off because I was looking at it before, but I want to show you guys it again. You can see here, it's got like a white and silver roof. Also, look at that sign. You see that sign there? Isn't that kind of weird? I didn't notice that sign the last time, but look at that. I heard McDonald's brought back their stuff, apparently. They brought back their Transformer toy things. Like they're actual Transformers. So they're not like, well, they're not like Transformers like the Transformer characters, but like they're McDonald's toys that are like them. I'm not gonna get any because I'm like, I don't want to have to I'm not really I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. I mean, I don't mind Transformers, but I'm like, I don't want to have to pay for the meals to get the toys and stuff because I'm like, I don't even know what I'll get. Apparently, that's a new thing they make where they force you to get the food. And I'm kind of just like, I want to get food somewhere else. So I was like, so my mom's, I'm gonna go pick up some Burger King for me because I'm like, I kind of eat McDonald's a lot, for the toys. and kind of a break from them. I mean, I don't even really want to eat McDonald's a lot anymore, but I mean, sometimes their food's not too bad. Sometimes. I mean, I don't really care for their products a lot anymore. I didn't mean to do this either. But yeah, their food products are not really, for the most part, aren't too bad. But sometimes I feel like their fries taste off, or their apple slices that you get in those Happy Meals, they taste off too. Yeah, the apple slices, they taste terrible now. Like, I don't even know what they did to them, but they do not taste good anymore. And it's not like I could get another option because they had yogurt and then they got rid of that. So it's like I can't get yogurt. But yeah, I don't know. That said, our apple slices used to be really good, but they don't taste very good anymore. But I guess too, it doesn't go back much further. But look at this. You can see there's this too, little ice cream cone. That's pretty cool. Like the sign's sadly gone though. See, they had that cool sign. Ain't there anymore. That kind of sucks. It looks like it was gone early on there. I was trying to see if I could find a better picture of it, but I could not. Here's a picture of what the inside kind of looks like here. Now this is definitely before they remodeled it, it seems. Because yeah, this is what it looks like now. It looks like a freaking Starbucks is what it looks like now. But yeah, the gray roof ones tend to have those. A lot of them had those flooring to them. So yeah, like these. It looked kind of nice though. Not really my favorite of the McDonald's locations. I think Jeff had probably so far had probably the best looking locations I've been to, or like I've shown off in general, because a lot of them, like the floors and stuff, I thought were a lot cooler. But this one doesn't look bad though. This one's got a fireplace in it too. That's pretty cool. So I don't know. Maybe actually it doesn't look that bad. And fireplace in it. It's another view of the place here. You can see the side of it. But I've never been to a McDonald's though where it's been attached to a gas station like this before. I want to know if there's any of them left like this that have not been remodeled, because most of them have been remodeled. Ooh, check that out. Is that picture on the wall? That looks so cool. I think I take it back. This actually might be a really cool looking location. Didn't mean to show the picture off there, but yeah. See, now it kind of this place looks like the one in Holt Summit. I don't see any pictures of the play place though, because that one would have had a play place. Because if they were designed like that, they would pretty much have a play place. I don't even see one. As usual, though, it looks like their dining rooms are, like, really empty, too. Like, there's, like, hardly anybody, like, inside them, it seems. There's another picture of the sign. That's, like, one of the newer ones. I wonder if there's any locations that are, like, forced to keep the... Like, that are forced to keep the, their, like, older designs or not. That actually would be nice. Not saying you should probably force yourself. You also probably should force people to keep stuff the way they are. But also, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the old stuff's a little bit better, in my opinion. But I don't know. Where are the where are the pictures of the play place? There should be like pictures of it in here, I would assume. I should probably show you guys the UFO one too. Maybe I should put that on the video too. Depending on how long this one takes. Because I haven't gotten my food yet. Look at that. That's a pretty good picture. But again, it's just pictures. There's like no videoing of it or anything like that. I wonder if there's been anybody in the past that has gone to like every like any a Burger King or a McDonald's or something. Does something crazy like that. That actually would be a really crazy video for somebody to do that. Like go to like every single McDonald's and Burger King and all that. Yeah, I guess to be fair, I did do something like that. I did do something like that, but I stopped because I just felt like a lot of the locations were kind of boring anymore. There is one McDonald's I do want to record. I think I may have brought that up the last time. I can't remember. It's in Colombia. I do want to record it. It was actually the one like I showed off. It got remodeled really early on because it had a huge play area in it too. Like it was the one I think over by the mall. Like it was over across the street I think from Best Buy and all that. I guess I can show you guys what I'm talking about in a few to make sure I'm actually saying it right. But yeah, this is the one I want to do because it actually is a bit different. But I said it's kind of lackluster too, but at least it has more character to it, you know? Look at that old vent. Wait, a Popeye's Louisiana kitchen? Is that what that is? And it kind of looks similar to my dad's backyard a little bit on his house. It's kind of cool. It kind of gives me that vibe. It actually looks very similar. I mean, it's not though, because if that were true, it would have like you could see the back of his house, or there'd be like a little drop off. I wish I could like, I would totally do it. I'm not even joking. Like I would totally love to buy his house off of him. My problem is though is transportation because for some stupid reason, like they have transportation for going into town. Like I mean going like or like, in town areas, but nothing outside of that. And I'm like, I'm like, why? Like why? That's just stupid. And it could be like it could cost money and stuff too to travel, but I wouldn't be traveling a ton. I probably would do some more work at home. Because I mean, I want a job, but I want one like right now to get me by until I can get me a I want to get a job so I can make money because I want to become a cartoon person in the future. I've already worked on like I had a book and stuff. I actually was working on another one, and then all this crap happened with my dad and stuff. Because I got so freaking pissed off, and I was just like, I'm just done. I'm done with it. So I just packed my stuff up and kind of left there, but you may be wondering, like, why would I want his house so bad if I didn't really like, him, a lot. And that's because, yeah, I mean, I still, grew up with the house. I lived there pretty much my entire life. Like, since I was, like, little. Like, little. And all that, and, yeah, I mean, I basically lived there my entire life. Because we moved into that house when I was, like, just barely one. Like, actually, did we move in there after I was one, or, I cannot remember. We moved in there, like, I know we bought the house, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I would have been. Yeah, I would have been at least. Yeah, I think I would say about one because we bought that. I mean, we have like photographs and stuff of the place. Like back in the house we have like it like in I think the photos were taken in March, and it would have taken us a few months to go in there. So yeah, I think I would have already been one by then. Yeah, we did that. Also back then too. Back then the house was like back then the house was well that like I have a photo of the trees and all when they were still alive before they got taken out. Like I still don't know what killed. Like I still don't know what killed the trees. I found an article on all that, but I never really got to do that. Also, that looks kind of cool. I like that haunted house pictures. But yeah, I was gonna say, I did find, some photographs of, or not photographs. I mean, I did find, an article on it, but by the way, this article randomly popped up on, I think Google. I can't remember if I looked it up or not, but I was like spending years trying to look this crap up because Google never fucking looks up shit that you put in. That's what I hate. Like I hate that. I'm like, why can't it just cooperate and look things up? Like the way it is. I mean, Google's gotten bad. I mean, Google is really bad anymore, but especially with the AI and crap they got now. But even back in the olden days, it always did this crap, and I hated it. Because this happened like forever ago. At least like 10 years ago, maybe. Like I was still trying to do it, and then by that point, I kind of just gave up because the tree was already, like what the last one that I had by the garage, it died, and then I kind of was just like, I'm just gonna start asking people. And I got plant fertilizer. The plant fertilizer did save the smaller one for a while, but every year it would come back and it would die. It would honestly piss my grandma and my dad off how much I'm obsessing over it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'm trying to freaking figure out the cause of this here and all that, so I can kind of. I mean, these are like not even all like big trees, you know, and I mean, just seeing them all kind of die like this, it kind of sucks because then I'm like, kind of want something nice in the yard, you know. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, they got so paranoid and stuff with me. I just got sick of it. But yeah, I had like a whole picture of that and all that. It was pretty cool. So I don't know what that is either. But yeah, I don't know. I just like I said, I just don't really like that much. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it's kind of what it is. It's kind of how Google is, you know, and just. But I did save the article. I videoed it, but because I couldn't figure out because I didn't know how to actually save it. But it told me a lot of different stuff because like I said, it like the trees how it worked was every year like during the spring they would get their leaves and all that. They would their leaves would grow back, you know, like as usual and all that. But then by like June and July and all that, they would start getting like sick. Like they would all get sick, and then they would like die. But yeah, they would get sick and they would die, and all that. And you know that's the thing there. And then sometimes some of them would die in August, but it was always around the summer is when they would die, and all that. And then by you know, like I said, the last one, you know, which was my first YouTube video I showcased, and that actually ended up finally dying. It's still standing in my dad's yard and all that to this day. Like it's still standing there. It is. It got chopped down yet, but I like it. But yeah, like I was able to save it for a couple of years, and then it died. So I mean, the plant fertilizer did help, but it didn't prevent it, you know. So yeah, but like I said, it's gonna take those time. It's just you know, that's my problem with Google. That's why I don't really like Google a lot with this kind of stuff because I'm like, I wish I could just look things up and then, you know, it'll pull up things. Because speaking of McDonald's, as I'm doing McDonald's here, same thing. Like I'm trying to look up, like it should look up exactly what I'm showcasing, but it doesn't do that. But let's go ahead and go on, and I'll show you guys the McDonald's I want to actually record. Yeah, this one was it. This is the one across the. This is the one that's across from Best Buy. But this is the one I was talking about. But yeah, see, it has like a couch and stuff in it. This is the one I showed you guys. My guess is because it was remodeled so early on, it actually saved it from becoming like it actually saved it from becoming you know, getting remodeled and all that. But see that? That's what it used to look like. Yeah, you had the Hardee's over there too. See that? Hardee's. Yeah, there was a Hardee's over there, and then you know, all that. And actually, there were further down, there was actually an old school Walmart. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys that or not, but I could end up waiting and showing off during the Best Buy thing, but I think I'll go ahead and just show you it now. It's not that far from here. Then I'll show you guys the UFO one. Yeah, there's Hobby Lobby too and all that. Oh yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is over there too. I forgot about that Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese has been gone though. Is that Radio Shack? Oh, I didn't know Radio Shack was there. That's kind of cool. Probably not the best place to put it by Best Buy, but it's like if Target and Walmart were to put like one of them that are stores like right next door. Like I don't think one would do better than the other. There is that plaza too that they had. They got a plaza. Not plaza. Oh no, yeah, plaza. Yeah, that's right. That's where like there's a Walmart. There's a Walmart. There's a Target. Not Target. I mean, there's a Walmart, a Lowe's, and all that. A Sam's Club. All that's like really close there. Let's look at that. That's Ruby Tuesday. Another store that's no longer a restaurant that's no longer around. They're all gone there. It looks like they tore down the Ruby Tuesday. So they tore it down, it seems. Honestly, this is kind of what's confusing too. It's like all these restaurants. This once again shows you that these restaurants are just being cheap. They're being cheap. They're not like, it's like I said. It's nothing to do with them trying to like be modern or trying to like move it into places. It's just they are that's how they are. They're like very very cheap. But they'll like I said, they'll try to say, oh, it's easier for restaurants to move it there and all that. But a lot of times they'll just tear the restaurants down. They'll tear them down. So it's like why even bother? At this point, it's just again, it's got nothing to do with them being. It's got nothing to do with them being being like this. It's just it's just them being cheap. It's got nothing to do with them wanting to be able to easily move into another place. It's just cheap. And even then, it's like making your crap look simple and the same. Just is making you're making you lose customers and stuff. Because you guys are too similar. Huh. Sorry, I was being told about Burger King because, like I said, I was gonna get Burger King. My mom's getting me some Burger King. They got some pretty good chicken sandwiches. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like their chicken sandwiches over their Whoppers. Their Whoppers are okay, but I just like their chicken sandwiches a lot more. Also, I never knew what this was either. It looks like the way it's shaped, it could have been a Fazoli's, maybe? But there's like a Fazoli's down here. Unless maybe they moved. I don't know. I don't know. That definitely looks like a Fazoli's. But I don't know. Their building kind of looks more simple, though. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't see the old school Walmart. I was trying to figure out what it was. And then I was like, you know what? It's a Walmart. It's definitely a Walmart because I think I saw like a sign or something on it, but they I think got rid of it, and I think the building might still be there. I can't remember. I think it was taken over by Lowe's or something. There was another Lowe's. I don't remember, but they took over it, and then it became that, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, this might be it might have been a Fazoli's by the look of the sign, but I don't know. Now, Fazoli's is really good. Unfortunately, they're not as out there as other places, but they got really good food. They got really good food. Heck, when the lasagna and shit went up at the stores, I would go to Fazoli's, or Fazoli's. I keep saying it with the L. I mean, Fazoli's. And they would have lasagna and stuff and all the pasta for a lot cheaper. Now, the lasagna and all that has gone down a little bit. Like, it's gone down a little bit at the stores over time. But it's still kind of expensive compared to what it is, at Fazoli's. But that's pretty much it there. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do the UFO McDonald's. Oh my God! Look at this one. Oh wait, this is the UFO one. Okay, I didn't think it was. See how cool this one looks here? It's not really cool. And this is what's even cooler. See, the roof is actually blue. It's blue. I was telling you guys about this in the past, but this is actually a blue location. For a second, I was thinking it was just that. It was not. But then I was like, yeah, it's right here. See, it's blue. But that's like a blue location, though. But yeah, it's like a UFO. Unfortunately, though, it did get remodeled, of course. But they did keep the UFO look to it. So at least, unlike the other themed locations I've showed off, this one at least kept its look. Of course, it lost, again, all its color, but... the play area gone, too? I guess it's gone, too. There you go, you can see the inside of it. Okay, so the play area is still there. Oh yeah, they still got Ronald McDonald in there too. Like, how is it that this location gets to keep Ronald McDonald but all the other ones have to lose him? Why can't they keep Ronald and the other ones too? This one also has a colored slide too. It's not that ugly green color, so that's kind of cool. I guess that's supposed to be maybe Grimace? Or is that like a shake? I don't even know. I don't know, it's kind of... I would say it's probably a shake. But that's pretty cool. Again, it was remodeled, but I'm thankful that at least they kept the UFO look to it. Because I'm just like, getting rid of it would be so stupid. But there was like a white slide in there and all that. Oh, look, it lights up too. I didn't know it lit up. That's actually really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I like that it actually lights up. Oh, that's a weird looking alien. Oh, there's Birdie too. So Birdie's actually in there too. I didn't know Birdie was in there. So they actually kept the McDonaldland characters in there. That's actually really nice. It is a shame that the McDonald land got shrunk a little bit, but or the play area got shrunk, and they removed the blue roof. But again, like I said, they kept the UFO look and the characters, so that's a plus. Yeah, the story behind this one is apparently it was a the story behind the UFO location was it was originally a or a, there was a the whole UFO thing that happened in I think the back in the day and all that. Futurama actually made an episode on it where they travel back in time and all that. And I won't spoil the episode, but it's a pretty weird twist and really funny. But they did a whole thing on this episode, and it's really cool. I don't know when this location was built. I should probably check these out on maps, but it might be a little hard to kind of do that. Got some artwork too. Looks nice. But yeah, it said the UFO part looks really good, but everything else about it looks terrible. Like, why couldn't they make the whole place look like this instead of just making it like another boring McDonald's? Like, I don't understand. There's another picture of it decorated. There's 6 years ago. Oh, what, the colored stuff there? Oh, look, there's a UFO or an alien over there, though. So at least they have that. But yeah, I feel like they could have done so much more. Like, maybe they could have, like, put stars up or something, or, like, maybe paint the ceiling black, like I said, and like I said, they could put some stars up on it. Maybe make it look a little bit more interesting than what they did here, because I said it just doesn't look as great. Got some tables, this is like the dining room. But yeah, I knew about this location because it's on one of the unique locations that's still around. But I did not know that it could light up and stuff. That was pretty cool. What is this here? Like some fries, I guess. Just like some more pictures of the dining room before again it got remodeled. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could use like so much more with it. I'd like to be able to see some pictures of the play area before it was changed to see what it looked like. I mean, we saw a white slide. That's really about it. I also only see Ronald McBurdy. that shake one. I mean, I guess he could be Grimace, and he's just wearing a shake, or like a shake or a cup. But I don't think that's Grimace. I think that's just a shake. Yeah, but this is another one of those, I think, that was remodeled. They remodeled this one also when, 2020 hit, it seems. I'd have to look at the maps again. Like the little Santa hat on the alien. What is this? A little store or something? I mentioned too that there was actually I think I mentioned that like Texas had an astronaut themed one too. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know how many people have been in this location since it's been remodeled. But it was remodeled really, really early on. I mean, a lot later. Where some locations were remodeled so on, in the past, that they have not really had a chance to get videoing. A little statue here. Might take a second. Look at that. That's 7 years ago, but unfortunately, it has. Oh, here we go. And speaking of the devil, I was going to say it doesn't have the picture of the play place. It's a better look at it. You know what? It doesn't really look much more special here. By the looks of it. I mean, I guess they changed a little bit. Like, they got the tubes and stuff in there. So I guess you could go, like, inside of it and be like an astronaut, too. But it doesn't look like it's much, much different. It looks like that, so maybe they already updated it.
Oh, yes, wait.
Yeah, like I said, they removed all the. Unfortunately, they removed all the the space stuff in it, but it already kind of looked very small and all that. But yeah, it just kind of sucks that they removed that. Like, why did they remove the space ship part of the play equipment? Like, why didn't they keep that and stuff? Like, because then it would feel more like you're like in space, you know? I don't know. It just seems kind of weird, but I don't know. Oh, look at that! Got ourselves a little A and W over here. That's still there. I don't know. Oh, look at a little bear that looks like an alien. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Just I was thinking, is that a bear? I'm like, yeah, wait, yeah, it is a bear. Because you can tell by the way it looks. Because it has the ears and stuff. Wonder why they didn't just make it an alien. Why even make it a bear, you know? I don't know. But that's actually pretty nice, though. But yeah, it definitely looks kind of bare bones. A little bit, like the other part of the building, but I think though if they actually, put some effort into it, they could have made it look nice. That's like I think the only place left I've really seen them keep Ronald McDonald and all that. I guess to be fair, he is in the world's biggest McDonald's. There's a picture of him, on the side of the building, or not a picture, like a light up looking version of him. Well, he's pretty much just been gone. Like they're all decorated there. Was he doing a little ET thing? It's like ET. Although he's pointing more towards up. Maybe for really tall people, maybe he can do a little ET thing. Yeah, there seems to be more pictures of, its modern day state, not its older one. But yeah, at least they kept all this. I'm happy they kept it. I wonder if there's more than one alien, or there's only one. Actually, it looks like there's more than one. Because we got one waving, too. That's actually really cool. Ooh, I like the little, like, rocks that looks pretty nice. I'm trying to be careful here and get this done too. I don't know what that is. What is that? Utah? Oh, it's the states. It's actually cool. States. I don't know what it is though. What does it say? Oh, it's like dollar bills or something. Or I don't know. Like, what is all that? Doesn't say. Like, no post or anything. I was gonna say though, I'm trying to get this taken care of now before it's too late. Because as I said, everybody's gonna get home and all that. And it's gonna get really chaotic. Especially because we just lost a bunny. So yeah, Magnolia is upset about that, and I mean, I can understand being upset about losing a pet, but she's like this all the time, and it drives me nuts. She just will not stop whining. Like, I hate it. I just think it's annoying, but yeah, I don't know. But it looks like too we got the back of that too. So you got the back of one of the characters from the window. It's pretty nice. But yeah, that's the thing too. So there's that. I'm gonna play the video. There are like any more photos of the older one. I'd like to see some more pictures of it. Like, I've been seeing a lot of the more recent ones. I'd like to see one from before they changed it. See if I can find some more photos of it. It didn't look like by the photos that they really did it even before they remodeled it with the dining room. It looks kind of just like a typical dining room. Like, the tables look like they were decorated a little bit, but for the most part, it just looks very, very, just whatever there. What is that? What is this? an educational plan or something. There's a video of the inside of it. So you can kind of see what it looks like. Like some of the videos don't even play. So the store's like right next door. And then on the ground. So I got a little light down there too. That's pretty funny. It even has a hard time loading though. When I'm like down here, or like when I'm not even clicking on it. It looks like that's it. Yeah, not that many videos, or not, yeah, videos and photos of what it looked like before. But that was pretty nice. So at least they kept the kept the the location the way it was and all that. That's something unfortunately the ones in Texas did not get. They freaking remodeled both locations and made them just generic McDonald's is. I didn't even fucking keep, like I said, they didn't keep the damn animals from, the one. They just, like, got rid of everything. Well, yeah, they got rid of everything. Which kind of sucks, but... But yeah, they got rid of, like, everything there, so... At least here they'd actually put, like, they actually kept the UFO theme and stuff, so it's still, like, a theme to McDonald's. But let's see if we can find, because it looks like there's a lot more photographs here. Let's see if we can find any of it before it was remodeled, because we got a bunch of them when it wasn't. Then maybe I might try to do, I don't know if I will, but I'll try to maybe I'll try to do some, I'll try to do some video or some, I'll try to view it on map or that Earth, Google Earth, because that would be kind of nice to do that. See maybe see if it came out or not. I would assume it would probably be the 90s or the 2000s, because McDonald's really didn't start doing like themed locations until like I think the 90s. Like that was when they started doing the themed locations. Like I'm not really sure why they quit doing that. Like I feel like that was really cool. It's like, I kind of feel like that was kind of a cool thing they did. And that's the problem, too. It's like, I kind of feel bad for the employees and stuff, for the people who run the franchise and stuff, like, being forced to change the locations because of the corporate doesn't like it. Like, I mean, some of these locations were really cool, you know? It's like really cool, and then because the higher ups don't want it, they have to ruin it for everybody else. See it lit up there. I didn't even mean to click that. I was trying to get down here so I can show you guys more of that. It's kind of a pain here, but I'm trying to get this here. Another UFO thing there, or an alien. Where's this at? I don't remember seeing that. Huh. It looks like it's in McDonald's too, but I don't know. So another one just sitting there. I didn't know that. Let's see what it says here. I didn't actually eat here, so I am only rating of this unique McDonald's. The play place at this store is the shape of a, if you guessed it, a UFO. Inside, Ronald and the gang are in space-themed. And be sure not to miss the mama slash papa and baby alien just sitting. I mean, just outside on the play place. Even if you only stop in for a drink or an ice cream, you'll enjoy them. I guess that's interesting. So seems like there's only 3 aliens, 3 of them. There certainly are a lot of photographs of this, though. So maybe I might get lucky and find some more before they changed it and see if I can get a better view. Because I actually want to do in the future, I'd love to do maybe do a tier list or something on these places. That'll take a second. Gosh, I don't like this. I hate this, that the internet does this, though. I don't know when when it was remodeled, though, so still looks the same there. This one had been in 2020, so I don't know how many people were like, in Mexico or out. Because in Missouri, we got out in a few months, but Mexico, could have been different. It still looks like it was remodeled. A better picture of inside though. Has another picture of it looking like that. I know at least 8 years ago it would have looked. 8 years ago it would have looked, fine. Or not fine, I mean, not remodeled. Looks like it's got its older look though here, see? Let's see if we click on it. Yeah, I already clicked on that, I guess. But you can see over here, it kind of looks like this. Maybe I can try to at least go around the building. I don't know. What? Okay. I don't know what that post is all about. An old school McDonald's. Oh, not anymore, it ain't. There's a better picture of it though, so we finally get some good pictures. Yeah, look at that. I got a little black slide. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was looking for. Why on a lot of these have I looked these up on Google or reviews or something? I can't get photos like these. These are really cool. I guess to be fair, it is a themed location, so maybe that's why. Look at that though. That's so cool. Unfortunately, a lot of it sadly is gone now. Also, what is wrong with Ronald's mouth? It's all blurry. Is it supposed to be like that, or is it the camera? I don't even know. Also, there's like a green light over there, too. You can see that? A green light. That one's a little bit green over here, but that one's like green. I guess maybe like alien theme or something. I don't know. But that's like really cool. Yeah, this one looks so much better than the other one. It looks so much better. Like, it just looks better. Oh, there's two pictures? Or is that one? They both... that's just a better view of it, looks like. You can see the kid up there. I'm assuming that's probably that parent down there. And all that. Let's see, it looks like an actual, like, space thing a little bit. I would say maybe they should have maybe made it a little bit more like, maybe made it more like maybe like a, I don't know, like maybe give it more of a spaceship looking theme to it. Maybe they could have removed the slides. I mean, I know people like to slide on slides. I mean, I'm an adult and I like to do it too. But I'm just saying, I think it would have looked a little bit better. Like more like an actual spaceship. But it definitely looks better than what they did to it afterwards. But It smelled really bad. Okay. Oh, they got little cups. Is that straws too? Actually, kind of nice. Look at the floors too. I don't know. I mean, the internet's kind of messing up. Maybe I might do more of this later. Maybe I'll just show you guys more of it later. I have to figure out how the heck I'll do it though, because I showed off another McDonald's before that, but I guess I could just put it as a part two. Because I think I might do that because I'm going to be getting ready to probably eat here in a few. But yeah, but plus the internet's not been working the best, so it's like cutting in and out. So, yeah, I'm probably going to just show you guys the rest of this later. But so far, we've gotten some photographs. So it seems like 6 years ago and onward will be where the classic stuff's at. But, yeah, by the looks of the dining room area, though, it doesn't look like it's as cool as this. So we'll have to see. But I'm going to go ahead and probably let it go. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Anywho, bye-bye.